This is THV11.
All right, Sarah Baxter joining us now to answer your bird questions. You can send those to us right now.
Yeah, cblock@thv11.com or leave them on our Facebook fan page. Many of you have sent in pictures. Good afternoon, Sarah, and we've got some nice pictures already that we'd like to show. Frederick says, and you went crazy about this one, didn't you, Sarah? It says, hey, Sarah, I've been seeing this bird around my neighborhood lately. What is it?
Okay, so this bird, I really would love to talk to Frederick about this bird. This is an exceptionally rare species for Arkansas. It's a mountain bluebird. So bluebirds are common. We have eastern bluebirds, but mountain bluebird has only been sighted one other time in Arkansas, and it was just this spring. So I'm very curious to see if this is the same bird. That one was spotted outside of Apollo. Like early spring. It was really cold outside. So very cool bird for him to be seeing.
Well, we have mountains here, so maybe he's lost.
Yeah, he's definitely lost.
It's a beautiful bird, though. I love the gray
bird,
with
yeah.
that tinge of that iridescent blue color.
Right, he's a very cool, like, electric blue.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, Theba, send in this.
Well, that's still the same, I guess.
Oh, that is?
Yeah. There we go.
There we go, okay. And this picture sent in from Theba. What type of hawk? It is a hawk, right?
It is a hawk, yes. And this one, I don't actually have a really good answer for Theba. It's a juvenile, which makes it a little bit more difficult to ID. And I've run it past a couple of the bird experts here in Arkansas and gotten different answers from everyone. So it's a toss-up between whether it's a juvenile broad-winged hawk or a juvenile red-shouldered. They're both common here in the summer anyway.
What's the distinction between the two?
Broadwing, they have like real broad wings. They're kind of a smaller, they're not as large as a red tail. Red shoulder is a little closer in size to a red tail, but with the juvenile, you know, you're looking at the tail. A lot of the detail and which is in the tail, and we can't see the tail very well in this bird. Also, just being able to see its behavior and where exactly it was would help to ID it.
So, Theba, we may need a little bit more information from you.
Climb up that tree. Get close. Okay.
Bill from Pangbird says, this bird, and I think this is a pretty bird. Says it keeps showing up in his backyard. What kind of bird is it?
Right, so it's a bright red bird, and a lot of people see these a lot. They're super common in Arkansas in the summer, but they're not cardinals. They're summer tanagers. And that's an adult male summer tanager.
Beautiful.
And yeah, they're gorgeous. And what's cool is that the male is bright red, the female is a drab yellow green, and then the juvenile males, when they hatch, they're drab yellow green, all of them. And then the first year after they hatch, those guys look kind of tie-dye. They're starting to get their red feathers,
I bet you
but they
really
have,
pretty.
yeah, they're super cool. So, but that's a great bird, most definitely.
Hey, got some questions for you.
Yeah,
You want to answer those?
Yeah.
This is from Carla. Interesting. We were talking about this right before we came out. House sparrows killed my bluebirds this year and took the eggs out of the nest. How can I prevent them from doing this? It makes me want to take the bluebird box down.
Yeah, that's a bummer. House sparrows are bad news. People don't realize house sparrows are not native. They're a European species that has invaded North America for a long time. They're the little guys you see in the Walmart parking lot. They're super abundant, and people don't realize they're very aggressive, and they really compete with our cavity nesters, especially bluebirds and chickadees and things like that. I would say take the box down, and maybe the house sparrows will move on, and then put the box up, you know, maybe next year and try again. Another thing you can do, if you don't live in the city limits, it is legal to take house sparrows. You can shoot them because they're non-native. You cannot shoot most songbirds, but you can some of the non-native exotics that are problem causers, like house sparrows.
They're not that pretty of a bird either.
No, they're not that great. Right, somebody brought them over on a boat a long time ago and thought it would help with something, and they've turned into a problem.
Tom asking, is there a law that keeps people away from an eagle's nest?
There is a law. It's a federal law, and I'm not sure on the details on it. We'll have to get on it when we do Facebook later. We'll get all the details on the distance. I think it's pretty far, but I can't remember. But yes, there is a law. You can't get close to the eagle's nest.